Well, let's check our forecast here. We do have a weather alert because get ready for some changes, Molly.
Yeah, that's right. Here's a live look outside with Stanley Law Sky Watch. We did have some blue sky earlier. Now our sky is becoming a bit hazy, a little gray, some high clouds moving in. That is all a sign of things to come and changes that we are expecting. So I showed you this before the break. This is the flooding risk graphic from the Weather Prediction Center. And what this is showing you is what areas are more susceptible to flooding, flash flooding specifically, too much rain too quickly, pushing some spots over the edge. You can see from here that the rain is really going to be hugging places south of Syracuse, but I want to focus in on our southern counties and the southern tier. They're kind of looking at a 1-2 punch here. Not only will the heaviest rain likely be south of Syracuse, but also areas right here in the southern part of the state have seen more rain than we have in Syracuse. They're pretty saturated. They've seen some high rainfall totals. That means if the heavy rain moves over places that have already seen high water levels, it's not going to take as much to push them over the edge. So that's why we're really focused in on places south of Syracuse. That's not to say that the thruway corridor isn't going to be clipped by a few showers. I think that's possible. But when we talk about these impacts, the flash flooding, this is a watch that doesn't even begin until later this evening, but it continues through the overnight and early tomorrow. Our biggest impacts will likely be on the morning commute tomorrow because there will still be some rain around. So this is all because of the remnants of Florence pushing up to the north and east. Live triple Doppler radar brought to you by Falso Service Experts is dry for now, as I expect it to remain for the rest of the daytime. It's once we start to get after sunset that we have to watch rain starting to move in. And as we showed you on Stanley Law, those clouds are already starting to take over. Because the rain holds off, your Monday afternoon is actually looking pretty nice. Temperatures will be in the lower 80s, upper 70s, a little bit of humidity. Feeling like summer. Even for middle September, it's more on par with July standards in September. Well, look at what starts to happen after midnight tonight. That soaking rain starts to move in. Notice that the storm itself is curling back a little bit before it gets the chance to lift all the way to the north. That means north of the thruway, yeah, you might get clipped by a shower, but by and large, you will likely have a mostly dry day tomorrow. We will see morning rain that could be heavy in spots with some rumbles of thunder, some locally heavy downpours, all things that you need to watch before you head out the door tomorrow morning. So make sure you're watching CBS 5 to see where that heaviest rain is. And this is the latest Futurecast rainfall, pushing that area of the heaviest rain even further to the south, but still some of these areas could see 2 to maybe 3 inches of rain, water that they really don't need on top of what they already have. And you got to give us a little wiggle room that could lift up to the north ever so slightly and start to impact some other areas. What we're tracking is embedded thunderstorms, locally heavy rain. 80s for today. Once the morning rain tapers off on Tuesday, not a bad day. Wednesday is cooler and less humid. Quick warm up on Friday with some thunderstorms. First official weekend of fall will feel like it. And you can track all of that rain early tomorrow morning with interactive Doppler radar at cnycentral.com.